Guys, we need to talk. We need to talk. Are we welcoming Tottenham Hotspurs back? Are we welcoming them back? Because they are going mad. They're going mental in the transfer window. The stuff that they've already done, who they've been linked to. We need to talk, man. We need to talk about it. Anyway, listen. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell. If you can hype the video, make sure you hype the video. I appreciate it. We're on the road trying to get to 300 subscribers. I'm your host, Rai. Welcome back. Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome for the first time. Guys, Tottenham Hotspurs, they're doing a madness, yeah? Let's talk about their current done deals, the free agents that they've gone and got, yeah? Andy Robertson from Liverpool, experienced, knows how to win a Premier League. He's a good player. He really is. Is he past it age-wise? I don't know. Has he still got the legs? I don't know. We're yet to see, but we will see it. Another free agent that they went and got, which is impressive because if you go back to a previous video that I done, I said that I think that he was a sleeper player. Basically, a player that was underrated, went under the radar, but was doing absolute wonders. And I'm talking about Marcos, I can't pronounce, Senesi? Marcos Senesi, the centre back from Bournemouth. Guys, this guy, yeah, he's a baller. He can play. He's a really, really good player. He's just completed his medical and signed a 4-year deal for Tottenham. And a massive piece of internal business that Tottenham have just got over the line. Pedro Porro, he's just signed a brand new 5-year deal, and it's going to make him one of the club's highest earners. De Zerbi clearly values his wingbacks, and I think Pedro Porro is a massive foundation to what De Zerbi will try and build. But that's enough of the free stuff. Let's talk about some real money. Yeah, the biggest news right now coming out of Spurs is that they have agreed to a massive £52 million fee with Brighton to sign the Dutch international centre-back. Is it Jan Paul van Hecke or Heck? I can't pronounce these names. They've agreed it. They've agreed to pay the £52 million fee, which it's a good money. It's real good money. De Zerbi was absolutely desperate to reunite with his former defender, and despite the first few bids being rejected, the board got it done, and they are really, really backing De Zerbi, which he needs. And the personal terms, they're total formality while he's just away at the World Cup. But listen, the board at Tottenham are doing what any board should be doing. They are backing their manager. De Zerbi wants these players. The board are delivering. Is this going to make Tottenham relevant again after the last few seasons that's been abysmal? Yeah. Tottenham are looking like they could be something again. I'm not even going to lie. But the name that's kind of got everybody talking, even me, I've seen all the content creators talking about it, is Sandro Tonali. What the fuck? Yeah. Look, reports from the Times reveal that De Zerbi wants a massive marquee statement signing in the midfield. And Tonali, he is De Zerbi's prime target. Spurs have approached his camp, and apparently the player is reportedly open to going to Spurs. That's mental. But look, there is one roadblock, and it's that Newcastle are demanding an astronomical £100 million. If Spurs pull this off, it changes everything. Yeah, because Tonali is a player that Manchester United was monitoring him and wanted him. Man City, even though they've gone for Elliot Anderson, there's still talks that they wanted Elliot Anderson and Tonali. This is a player that all of the big clubs are looking at and wanted. So if he does end up at Spurs, you've got to take your hat off to them. And De Zerbi, he just seems to be doing an absolute mazza. And it's fucking brilliant, and it's good to see because this is what we want. Look, I was one of the people that was saying I could see Spurs getting relegated. I thought they would go down. De Zerbi came in and said, no, not under my watch, and it's good because I want Premier League to be as competitive as it possibly can. Tottenham Hotspurs are a team that can spend money. Their revenue is brilliant. They have Beyonce going to that stadium. They have loads of different things that they do at that stadium. So their revenue is really, really good. They can spend. They've just had a board that didn't want to spend. And when I say a board, I'm talking about Daniel Levy. He wanted the best deals. And to be a club like, if you look at the wage structure of all the top clubs in the Premier League, look at City, look at Liverpool, look at Arsenal. They're going to have high wage bills. They're going to have players that they've spent over the odds on. That's how they are dominating and always first, second, third. This is something that Spurs seem to have caught onto. I am praying and hoping that Manchester United clock onto it sooner rather than later, because yeah, we're gonna get left behind as a United fan. Sorry, I had to slide something in there about United. Look, Tottenham Hotspurs are also heavily progressing in talks with Man City, mental, for Savinho to add some serious pace on wide. Alongside a double £29 million depth swoop for the right back, Anan, I can't pronounce it, Anan Kalalil, and defender Sergei Dominique. I can't pronounce his names. I'm dyslexic. Please bear with me. Yeah, look, Tottenham are just, they're backing their manager. It's going to be very, very interesting because De Zerbi's a good manager. I've said it in previous videos. De Zerbi is a very, very good manager. Now let's see what he can do when he's backed. I think he can get them up there. But it's not just all the players that he's got coming in. He's doing a clear out as well. You can't buy a whole new squad without letting players go. And De Zerbi he looks like he's being a bit ruthless because first up, Yves Bissouma is officially gone. His contract expires this month, or it's just expired, and the club has confirmed they're letting him walk as a free agent. And on top of that, their academy captain, Elijah Upson, has rejected a professional contract and is heavily tipped. And it's been leaked that he's going to be joining Arsenal. He's going from Spurs academy captain to go and play at Arsenal. That's disrespectful, man. But I understand. He's got to go what's going to be best for him. But the biggest drama right now revolves around 19-year-old Croatian starlet, Luka Vuskovic. Brighton are aggressively chasing him to try and replace Van Hecke. Spurs just rejected a 35 million bid because they want closer to 60 million pounds for a 19-year-old Croatian he's not even broken through properly yet. But look, here's the kicker. Over at the World Cup, Croatia's manager publicly told media that Luka needs to move to a club where he's a guaranteed starter. So that's making Luka feel like he has to leave. If he goes to Brighton, I think it will be good for his career progression because Brighton are always, always good at bringing young talent through and making them something. Like making them into actual stars. And don't be surprised if Vicario heads back to Italy. Apparently, Juventus and Inter Milan are circling after he lost his starting spot last season. So I can see Vicario being told, yeah, see you later, mate. He had a stinker of a season. Absolute stinker of a season. A brand new defence. This is for Tottenham. A brand new defence. Potential £100 million bid for Tonali. I can't get my head around it. And a total squad gutting. De Zerbi, he's not messing around. But, guys, let me know. Is Van Hecke worth £52 million? Should they break the bank for Tonali? Because personally, I think they should. I think Tonali is probably Actually, no, I'll say it with chest. Tonali is top 3 in his position in Europe. Hands down. He's an absolute monster. He's just such a complete midfielder, to be totally honest. And is it time for Vicario to go? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you've enjoyed the video, do me a favor, make sure you hit that like, make sure you subscribe, share, like. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.